To access all full body language breakdown videos in entirety, hours upon hours, click the link in the description to take you through to the Patreon. Thanks. Everyday Superpower, where we talk body language, relationships, game, and everything in between. Moving onwards in our assessment and observation of these college singles confessing their crushes, we're moving on to a disclosure from the men whom they are interested in on the woman's side of things, okay? If you're joining me just now, buckle in, you're going to learn some good game. I'll tell you the information you need. But with that being said, down in the comment section will lead you to the start of this playlist, all right? So feel free to watch from the start so you understand the baseline behaviors of these people in question. Right, let's go.
Informative. All right, I'm head out.
Wait, just
Get this advertisement out of the way.
I was wanting to show.
So you can work platform. I'm on.
Hope.
For this reveal is we're actually going to start with the fellas.
We're going to start with the fellas, right? Let's have a deke. Let's get myself back in the zone because it's been a little moment since I watched created the last video. So we're going to have a little recap of what's going on here. Luigi Mangione, guy in the blue top, the lookalike, next door to the host, holding on to himself there, closed body language, guy next door to him in the black outfit. He's got a baseline behavior from what I remember, and this is the thing, right? When you get to know people, you will sort of bank their baseline behaviors in the hidden facets of your mind. So I remember this guy, contestant number 9, his baseline behavior was to hold on to the wrist of his hand. So if you were dating this guy, say you're interested in him, if you're a lady across from him, or, you know, if you're into fellas and so forth, what you need to do is you need to release him and relieve him of that pacifying behavior of him clutching onto his wrist, okay? Moving onwards, we got Mustachio Man, cool, calm, confident. He's got one hand hidden in his pocket, I think, so halfway reserved. There's an asymmetry with his non-verbal cues, meaning he's a bit 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Not literally speaking, but that would also apply to the asymmetry when I speak of such. He seems a little more comfortable than the two that are prior to him. We've got a mirroring behavior with the guy in the blue who's mirroring number 9. As you can see, he's holding onto the same wrist in relation to number 9. Quite possibly, he's paying a lot of attention to him, and unbeknownst to him, he is mirroring his behavior due to the incredible degree of attention and engagement the mirror neurons are firing up and perceiving in his perceived reality. Moving on, we've got what seems to be a little bit of a stretch going on with this guy. Once again, pacifying behavior as it's a self-soothing gesture. Black guy from there on is involved, paying the utmost attention to what the host is saying, fully engaged, nothing wrong with that. You can have a look at one of his feet. Can you see his feet? He's got a foot leading forward toward the host, which is showing that he is attracted through one way or another to what's being said. All right, it doesn't mean he's attracted to her per se, but what it does mean that he's attracted to what's being said. He wants to walk towards that message. Maybe he wants to hear with better clarity. Blonde guy is, you know, in somewhat of a disconnect. The black guy's movement forward and an extension of the leg actually serves as a barrier, cutting off the tall blonde guy from the rest of the group. Okay, so let's see what's going on from here. I'll break it down to you. Click like and subscribe as always. Let's go.
We're gonna start with the fellas.
Incredibly low energy right now.
We're gonna have
Proper cringe.
you write down your crushes and reveal one by one to the ladies.
Now, what I want you to do is pay attention. When anybody makes a bold statement, if anybody makes a statement that you find questionable, if anybody moves in a way that that sparks your curiosity, that engages with your conscious mind to think, oh, I wonder what that represents, then that probably means that there is an underlying message that is non-congruent to what you are seeing portrayed in the persona of this individual. I want to go back here just to pay attention to her hand right now when she speaks. Listen.
You write down the fellas. We're gonna have
So she releases herself, in order to engage with the other host. If he was dating her, he would have broken her connection. So when I'm speaking about people create natural barriers and boundaries, look at what she's doing right now. She's creating a barrier across her chest, right? Not allowing anybody in. That host whom she is there with is going to be her savior. That host is someone she probably knows better, tenfold, given they're in good, on good grounds with each other, than any of the contestants. So if anyone's going to be able to break that barrier, it's probably going to be the man who stands beside her, that host. And that's what you see here. Look.
I'm gonna start with the fella.
They make eye contact. I'm going to start with the fellas. Little verbal head nod. He starts engaging. He turns around to look at them. He starts creating motion. He starts attracting attention to himself. He doesn't have a barrier. She mirrors him by trying to elevate the energy as well, try to create a little bit of entertainment.
We're gonna have
She relieves it. She takes the microphone into the other hand, all right, i.e. creating a defensive mechanism towards the women, shutting the women out so she can fully engage with the men. Now she creates movement with the hand. She creates friendly movement with the hand, and she creates sexual movement with the hand. This is because she's exposing her erogenous zone. She's exposing her wrist. The soft of the wrist, the upward wrist, the exposed palm shows I'm not a threat, I'm a friend. But pay attention, she's not reaching out. She's actually quite stuck in. She's creating motion, but not an abundance of motion. So there's a bit of an incongruency here. There's a fear factor involved, but there's a portrayal of comfort and confidence. At least it is better than what was once there if she's speaking like this, right?
you write down.
Look at the wrists, look at the open palm, okay? Open palm gestures are one of friendliness, one of submission. If you aid that alongside the exposure of the wrist, that's doubling up on that submissive and friendly factor, okay?
Your crushes and reveal one by one to the lady.
Not only that, but you have to pay attention. There's a unwritten rule here, an unspoken rule, and that is one of competition anxiety. Even though this lady is not competing, she wants to feel beautiful, she wants to be chosen. Her biological makeup needs her to confirm via the world and the mirror as to what she sees and the reaction of other people that she's still attractive and she is breedable, right? Because that's the animalistic nature of what is. So when she's talking about who you're attracted to, she's exposing herself in a sexual manner. Pay attention.
Have you write down your crushes and reveal one by one to the...
Right, have a look at these, dude. So we've got a grimace on number 11. I think he's trying to portray a smile. It's not a real smile, it's a fake smile. Number 9, catching a glimpse at the camera so you know where his mind is, okay? He's been spoken to by the host here, but he's looking at the camera, right? Pay attention. He's got the furthest expanse here as far as his feet are concerned. He's taking up the most territory. Okay, he's taking up more space, and in taking up more space, he subconsciously believes he is worthy of more space than his fellow men. Okay?
The ladies, and then the ladies.
Pay attention to the ladies here. Not an incredible amount to comment on that you don't already know, okay, which we've spoken about in the past.
They're going to write down their crushes.
Let's go. Anyway, let's go to the rules.
We're going to have you write down your crushes and reveal one by one to the...
They're going to reveal their crushes. They're going to reveal it to the women.
The ladies, and then the ladies are going to write down their crushes.
And then the ladies are going to write down their crushes. Okay, however this works, you tell me. You tell me. I don't give a fucking hoot. All we're doing is we're paying attention to how these people engage. Okay?
Sound good?
Sound good, he says, as he leans back to have an overview of everyone. Look at how he's making physical connection with his co-host now, all right? We are bonded together. We are a team. I'm not touching no one else. I'm touching you, right? I'm leaning into you because I'm attracted to you and I'm repulsed by them.
All right, your 30 seconds starts right now.
Right, somebody says something and she reacts by covering her mouth. Pay attention.
Sound good? All right.
Sound good? Cool. He raises his fist, producing his phallic symbol, which is his thumb, right? Representative of the penis. She looks over to one or the others. The host might be looking at the guy who is symbolically raising that thumb right now and watch her reaction.
Your 30 seconds starts
She covers the mouth, she lowers her head, she defends herself from what she's seen or what she's perceiving. Okay?
Right now.
That's a mouth blocking behavior. Right, these dudes are paying attention. Black guy knows straight away what he wants. He's certain. He's not having to identify what he wants to believe. He already knows what he believes. He jumps straight in. Let's make the note. Ba 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 ba. Movement attracts attention, remember? So whilst these men are choosing, these women are more mobile than they ever have been. Initially, when we had the rules explained, we weren't attracting attention. We were stuck like statues in fear of what's to come. Now the boys have to cast judgment essentially on which women should be chosen, which women have got some degree of sexual market value. Now we're creating motion to attract attention. Do you see where we're coming from? That makes sense, doesn't it, right?
This phone's like gossip. I love gossip.
You do? I don't like it.
Oh, I love drama and gossip.
You do?
Of course.
I hate it. I don't like it. I think everyone should be nice.
Doesn't mean
Do? I hate it.
Physical contact, elbow to the arm. This wasn't happening initially when they were doing the hosting. He's moved back, leaned into her, made physical connection, and from there, he has made an advance into her space. The hosts, okay? Doesn't mean they're like, want to get it on, but what it does mean is that they're finding comfort within each other's space, okay?
I don't like it. I think everyone should be nice.
doesn't mean be mean, but yeah.
He's big on that.
And that 30 seconds. Stop. Put pencils down. Done. You're done. Okay. All right. So you guys all thought it over. Let's see.
Do you know what that was a knock-on effect from? Listen.
Like it. I think everyone should be nice.
I think everyone should be nice. There was an expulsion of aggressive energy in the voice, which cut through the silence and the awkward tension. And that aggressive energy got projected upon the people on the boys' side. So you see a passive-aggressive release of tension from what once was via the tossing of the pen symbolically, the aggressive throwing of the pens, the rebellious throwing of the pens, okay?
And that 30.
You have to realize as well the amount of nervous energy that is going to be in the room right now, which needs to go unexplained. If you want to watch this from the start and you're just joining me now, click the link down in the comment section to go from the start so you know exactly what I'm talking on, right?
30 seconds. Stop.
But look.
Put pencils down. Done. You're done. Okay.
Just chucking stuff on the floor in a nonchalant way in a rebellious-esque manner is crazy, alright? And the thing is, if you wanted to stand out as a man, don't get me wrong, you might get shunned by your peers. I wouldn't throw the pen, because the thing is, who's picking the pen up? Are you going to go and pick that pen up after you've thrown it on the floor in front of these women? You're going to look like a beta. You're going to look like someone who goes back on your ideas, right? No one's going to pick that pen up for you, okay? Unless you wanted to run game. And some men out there are like that. And trust me, some men might do that to you. So let's say you're in a situation where you're on that lineup, you're being watched. Guy next to you throws the pen. And you throw your pen. And when you go to grab yours, the guy next to you says, oh, can you pick mine up for you? What may seem like a little request is larger than life in the pecking order and how you will be perceived by them women, right? If that was in prison, that'd be a serious situation. If you were a prison guard and you picked up a pen from request an inmate gave you, that opens up the door for them to escalate, okay?
All right. So you guys all thought it over. Let's see who you're crushing on after round 2. Start.
Guy in the blue, more movement than ever before. Do you know why? Because he knows he's going to be questioned to reveal his crush. So this is an expulsion of nervous energy.
So you guys all thought it over. Let's
He's swinging side to side to side.
see who you're crushing on after round 2. Start with you, number 8.
I feel like I'm put on the spot, but I chose number 6 again because
Number 6 again is crazy. So they'd already had a date. and now he's pursuing her. He's elevating her. He's pedestalizing her. This is... Hey, I'm not going to make a comment. We'll see how it goes, but it is what it is.
Want to hear more about this free climbing story, and I'm curious.
And now he's lying. I want to know about this free climbing story. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you
about this
don't.
mountain climbing.
No, you don't. He's holding the... what would you call it? He's holding his sign with two hands. Do you need two hands to hold that sign? No, you don't. He's using it as a shield to create an obstacle, to create an obstruction, to create a defensive mechanism to protect himself here. Okay?
Adventure.
Pay
About
attention.
This free climbing story, and I'm curious about this because
Watch the eyes.
Number 8.
I feel like I'm
His eyes are
put on
open.
the spot.
He's alert. He's absorbing energy.
But I chose number 6 again.
I chose number 6 again. He looks over to her. She shrugs her shoulders. She doesn't smile. She's basically saying, yeah, do you blame him? Do you blame him? Look at me, I'm pretty, you know? She doesn't need her ego scratching anymore. He's gone and become the pursuer, and in becoming the pursuer, he pedestalizes her. He's got the game screwed. His eyes are wide open until he has to explain a reason. When he starts explaining the reason, his eyes go narrow, right? Because he's blocking the information he's producing. He's shutting that information out of his world. He's creating an eye-blocking behavior because what he's saying is not the truth, and it's cringe as hell. Watch.
I want
Look, as he starts explaining, look at the slant in the eyes
to
here.
hear more about this free climbing
You don't want to know more about it.
story, and I'm curious about this mountain climbing adventure.
Incredible.
I picked number 5 just because based on your answer, like you seem like you have a lot of passion and ambition.
You have a lot of passion and ambition. Are we talking to a man or a woman here? What we on about? What we on about? You have a lot of passion and ambition. Maybe you should be dating a man. Do you know what I mean? What we on about passion and ambition?
And I think that's pretty
It should be me who has the passion and ambition. I don't care about the next woman who's got passion and ambition. It's irrelevant. Give me peace.
cool.
Wow. Romantic.
Anyway, let's go back and pay attention here.
I picked number 5 just because based on your answer, like you seem like you have a lot of passion and ambition.
So based on your blah-de-blah, i.e. he's paying attention to what she's saying. He's not going into detail by actually utilizing the words and the phrases and the topics she has discussed. He'd be better off just speaking on stuff she's spoken on to say, I've heard you, you're seen, you're noticed, you're acknowledged. I see the deeper levels of you beyond your physical form. But instead he just says, I've heard you, passion and ambition. All right, is it are we applying for a job or something? What are we talking about? Do you know what I mean? There's no concentrated energy here. It's just vast, it's vague, it's general. And maybe as far as your persona, if you want to manifest a mysterious aura and so forth, it's a good thing. But in relation to when you're trying to speak to someone, can we not have some degree of precision to showcase the incredible degree of attention we've applied to our acknowledgement of that person's soul? Their conscious, their unconscious, their character? I don't see you as a meat vessel. I see you as you see yourself, and that's within the conscious that exists within the entity you manifest in. Come on.
And I think that's pretty cool.
Wow. Romantic, some might say. Yeah.
I picked number 7 because I liked that I was picked in the last round. And I have a little 6 here, 6'7", because that's my height when I'm not on my knees right now.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Pay attention. That's crazy. That's crazy. Pay attention. We've got a lot to unpack here. We've got a lot to unpack here. Listen to what he says.
Number 7 because
Number 7 because
I liked that I was picked
I liked that I was picked.
in the last round.
I liked that I was picked in the... So it's nothing to do with you. It's the fact that I'm just repaying the debt. I'm just repaying the debt. As he starts speaking, she blocks her mouth up to say, shut the hell up. I'm not interested in what you have to say. I don't want to hear what you have to say. I'm cringing so hard. I'm blocking my mouth because I am projecting myself upon you speaking right now. Now, he shows insecurity about his height.
And I have a little 6 here, 6'7", because that's
I have a little 6 here, 6'7",
my height when I'm not on my knees, right?
because that's my height when I'm not on my knees right now. He's making a joke about his height, and one would say, well, you should be able to joke about things. Can you not joke about yourself? The thing is, bringing awareness to it when we already have awareness to it showcases a high degree of sensitivity and insecurity. It's irrelevant. Why are you bringing your height up? That's crazy. That's crazy. And you know what? Number 6 is the girl who's already been chosen. So what if I was to tell you there's a potential that he had a backup plan and he put 6 there as a backup to choose number 6 if it didn't go right with number 7? And obviously the first guy in the line has chosen number 6, so now he's had to sort of shift his situation and bang 7 on there. Do you see where I'm coming from? I'm not going to go deeper in that, but you put 6'7" because that's your height. When what out of all of the self-depreciating jokes you could have told about your height, that's what you did? I don't think so. Pay attention.
Right now.
Wait, what do you mean? Okay. Romantic. Yes.
So I choose.
And the girls don't even understand it because it's like, that's so random and stupid and insecure. Have you seen how we've now raised the spotlight to his height? You've made a joke out of it because your internal defense mechanism has made you bring it up before any of the girls can, because you want to defend yourself from an attack, so you have to bring it up first. So at least I did it first. I'm secure, by the way. That's not the case. Now you've put the spotlight on your height, so all of the girls in that queue now, all 8, 9, 10, 100 girls in that queue are now talking about your height in order to try work out what you've just said. Have you seen what happens when you raise awareness of particular things? Some things should just go unsaid. If you don't want your lady friend to be attracted to your friend, don't bring them up, right? You could say, oh, my friend is such an idiot. He's so ugly. Did you know he stinks and he's just a bad person? And she'll think, why are you bringing it up? She'll think, oh, okay, let me think about him for a minute. Do you see what I mean? Why are you planting the seed of what you want them to not think about?
Oh, wait, hold
You
on.
chose me?
My guy's trying to crack jokes. My guy's trying to run game like the blonde guy. He's trying to... It's crazy.
Romantic. Yes.
So I choose.
I choose he writes nut to go with the host. The host don't give a fuck about any of this. He knows it's awkward as hell. The blonde guy at the end was trying to do this whole thing. It's crazy.
Oh, wait, hold
You
on.
chose me?
Have you seen how he looks at nut and then looks away, disconnects? Don't even acknowledge the reality. Guy changes it.
I chose 5 again. I love her answer too.
Have you seen how Nut, the host, isn't even acknowledging or giving validation to the guy there trying to qualify himself to him? Everybody wants to be the host's friend. In choosing Nut as a joke, in choosing the host as a joke, what you're doing is putting yourself below him. Real talk. You're desperate and you're begging for attention off of the host here. Don't do that.
You chose me?
My bad.
The guy doesn't even hang around. The host doesn't hang around and inquire further. He's like, all right, number 5.
I chose 5 again.
Pay attention, black guy.
So I choose. Oh, wait, hold
You
on.
chose me?
Watch black guy.
My bad.
Covers his face. Starts rubbing his nose. Mouth blocking behavior. If I utilize the rubbing of the nose to look like I've got an itch on the nose, I can discreetly cover my face in shame. I can cover my mouth because whatever's just happened over there, I don't want to hear. It's cringing me out. Pay attention.
5 again. I love her answer too. Like ambition.
Number 5.
I'm also ambitious. So, you know,
Ambition. I'm also ambitious.
I want to see what her ambition in her life.
Incredible.
Stuttering and buttering. Listen to the stumble in the voice.
Answer too. Like ambition. I'm also ambitious. So, you know, I want to see what her ambition in her life.
Lady, no teeth showing. Jaw clenched.
Incredible.
Have you seen what's happened? I told you this game. The guy earlier in the queue brought up ambition. I said, there's no fine tuning there. It's too broad, it's too general. It doesn't showcase an attention to detail that is a necessity. What does this guy do? He says, ambition. He says the same thing. When someone down there has said ambition, and now you say ambition, do you think you stand out whatsoever? It's fucking basic, and you're an NPC. Come on.
Number 5, you're gonna have options.
Number 5, you're going to have options. That's crazy. We've got a lead foot there pointing towards somebody. Who's it pointing towards? That would be important to pay attention to.
Something to think about.
Okay, so I chose number 2. Unrelated to the racist stuff. It was unrelated. I liked her answer. I liked the spontaneous. I'm pretty spontaneous.
Pay attention.
Stuff. It was
We're laughing, we're hooting, we're hollering.
unrelated. I liked her answer. I liked the spontaneous.
See where I've paused? When he said spontaneous, deer in the headlights, micro gesture, micro expression, shock in relation to the word spontaneous, spontaneity. I think it's a good thing. If you were dating somebody, if you were on a first date and you saw this, look at how fast it flashes across her face in relation to when he says spontaneous. Watch.
To the racist stuff. It was unrelated. I liked her answer. I liked the spontaneous. I'm pretty spontaneous.
It just flashes across her face in real time. If you were dating her, you said, oh, do you like spontaneity? I just saw it in your face. Your face just absolutely lit up when I said that. Oh, bah, 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 bah. And then she'll start talking and expressing a deeper level of herself and feel seen, right?
I don't know if I'm too spontaneous for her because what she said, but...
Pay attention to what he's saying. Let's go back.
I'm pretty spontaneous. I don't know if I'm too spontaneous for her because what she said, but...
I don't know if I'm too spontaneous for her. There's no such thing. You're opting yourself out of the market by saying this. This is like saying, I'm 6'5", yeah? And saying, oh, I know she likes tall men. I don't know if I'm a bit too tall for her, though. Why are you starting to put a negative spin on it? Why are you trying to be too overt and trying to add a little darkness into the mix? Just allow this positive beacon of light to shine boldly, because it works.
We're gonna find out right now.
Something to talk about on
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see right now.
Who knows?
My guy's trying to apply pressure. Look, he's trying to ramp it up. Watch, but it's non-congruent with his body language. It's non-congruent.
Spontaneous.
He tried to double up on this. Watch.
I'm pretty spontaneous. I don't know if I'm too spontaneous for her because what she said, but we're gonna find out right now.
We're finna find out right now. He accents. When he does, he looks over to the host. He disconnects as he says it. Now listen as he goes back again. One time is good enough. Don't overshoot your mark.
Something to talk about on
Something to talk about.
We'll see. We'll see right now.
We'll see. We'll see right now. You said it once, don't overshoot your mark. Your body does not represent what you're trying to get across verbally. Stop hugging yourself if you want to be bold.
Who knows?
He don't even give it credence. Don't even give it more attention than needs be.
I chose number 7 because I said I like skirts, and she wanted to fight me. So like,
right.
You know, we should just talk about it.
Yeah,
We're engaging over the middle. 6'7" guy, short guy's crying inside right now. Crying inside right now. We're engaging, we're creating a racket. Everything's been dead silent. And now we're talking. Feminine to masculine, masculine to feminine across the middle ground here. She got a pick between my guy and the other guy. Who's she gonna pick? You tell me.
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
You know? All right, Nat, what's your answer?
I low-key chose 4 again. I kind of stole her flow.
I low-key chose 4 again.
But no lie, I was going to pick creative from the start. I think your answer was like super resonating with what I was going to say. I think it's dope.
Incredible. Look at these great men. A lot of options for you ladies.
Look at the ladies. Starting off at number 1, rejected. Nobody chose her. Creating an obstacle. Not only 2 arms, but we have the sign wedged in the middle. Protective as hell. Yes. Feet both in together. Next, she's been chosen. All right. No need to comment on her. Third, rejected. She's not even looking at the boys. She's looking at the cameras and the production queue. She's bladed away. Okay. Number 4, open ventral side. I'm not fearful of nothing. I'm comfortable. I'm calm. I'm exposing my internal organs. Same with number 5, who's taking a step towards somebody. Okay. Also, the sway in the hips highlights the waist to hip ratio. Number 6, chosen, fine, cool, calm, comfortable. Number 7, chosen, cool, calm, comfortable. Okay.
For your 30 seconds, which starts right now.
Right, we've got the ladies choosing out. I'll see you in the next video. You know I'm running game. Click like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. You can watch all body language breakdown videos, hours on hours of content, including the game I can't give here, via the Patreon. The link is in the description.